Hello and welcome to the month in review for December 2019. I am Jonathan Moore, the lead game designer.
I'm Natalie Thompson, the lead programmer.
I'm Megan. I'm an artist.
You know, it was different. I like that. Again, something to shake it up. But we're all back again. Last month it was just me, and it was very short, and I was explaining how we were doing a whole lot of stuff. Everything was hectic, especially with the holidays. Speaking of which, hopefully everyone had happy holidays this year around. And also, Happy New Year. Yes. Mm-hmm. In fact, this is going to be released I guess New Year's Eve? Is that what it's called? No, December 31st, that's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then January 1st is New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you
So
say
Happy
January
New Year's.
31st is New
January 1st.
Okay.
You have to wait into an entire month until it's actually the New Year. They're just like, we don't know if this New Year is actually going to go anywhere. It might just end. Anyways, yeah, I hope everyone had good holidays and everyone has a fantastic New Year celebration. I know over here we've been working on a few stuff. Primarily trying to get back into the groove of things. It's been hectic, like I was saying last month. I've started to work on Primus Star again. We're getting the newer expansion out. I don't know when that's going to be coming out, though.
I don't know either.
It's early on in the development. I mean,
Okay.
we still... Are you okay?
Yeah, I was listening because I was curious when it was coming out because I'm not working on the project currently, so...
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, everyone. I was just looking at Natalie as she was messing with the little desk that's in front of her.
But, no, I was curious because you were asking me a while back how to use InDesign, and so I was wondering if you'd played with it at all or when we were going to sit down and do
I
that.
have not.
Okay.
But I do need to. Although I was looking back at the stuff for Primus Star, and I know I need to, I want to make sure that all the information is just laid out in the Word document, so that way it's just copy and paste it into InDesign.
Yeah. Like, you mean spelling and, like, you don't go back and edit everything? Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Because laying it out exactly how you want it isn't necessarily going to transfer over.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mainly just the spelling and making sure everything is exactly how it needs to be.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
copy and
Because I
paste
know
it.
we did a lot of editing when it was already in it, and my spelling was awful, and
It
yeah.
wasn't awful. It just wasn't good.
Wow.
It wasn't. I'm really bad at spelling.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, where is our editor? And Jonathan was like, you edit. And I was like, okay.
So yeah, anyone who's playing Primus Star, they went through a whole lot of editing. Primarily after the fact, honestly. But
We were on a crunch for
we
that.
were on a very big crunch. Oh my gosh. I don't want to think about that. That was early Evil Pig. I've also been working on a mobile app game that I was kind of talking to you guys about last month called Ritual, and it's been honestly going splendidly. The design document is coming together really well. I have essentially the entire single-player experience mapped out, also getting all the sounds mapped out. The animations I still need to work on with getting them all mapped out, but everything is coming together very well. And Feline Frontier, of course, the big one that we're working on, that is still...
In development.
Oh, yes. So far in development.
I think it's coming along pretty well. Yeah. Like, I can see progress.
Every so often. It just comes in waves. Like, we are starting to get more into a navigation method for the enemies and everything to make sure that they can actually move around more. I know you were working on the raycast for some of the enemies as well.
Yeah.
Just earlier.
Programming, I've decided, because I was working on the enemies one by one, which is fine for especially the first enemies because they're all kind of different and unique. But the later enemies are kind of like they walk the same and they look the same, and they don't look the same, but they like see things the same. And
They operate in similar ways.
yeah, and so like going through one by one, like it just got kind of like confusing because they have their unique things and then they're not unique things, and I decided to figure out what their not unique things were and just work on all the enemies at the same time so I could do that stuff up front and then put in their unique things, because it gets confusing a little bit to have to look back and break down the script into, okay, what parts do I copy and paste into the other thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm speeding up my process, getting it all out there.
Is the puff-up still messed up?
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want you guys to know that the puff-up has been, I want to say, I guess, the bane of the project.
And a thorn in our backside.
The puff-up just does not want to be fixed.
It was weird. I fixed the puff up, right? And then, like, I didn't do anything to it. I opened the game, I was working on a different enemy, and all of a sudden the puff up isn't reacting to light again. But it was reacting to light. So I just deleted that puff up and I dropped the prefab back into the scene and it was fine. And I don't know why.
Was it just a separate puff-up? Like its own individual
No,
puff-up?
it was the same prefab
Did it
puff up.
happen when you closed out and went back in?
No, it's still working. It was just randomly stopped reacting to light, and then I was like, okay, well, I don't know what's wrong with you, so I'm gonna just delete you and put the prefab back in. And I was like, okay. Right now, his main problem is he doesn't stay mad long enough.
Exactly what
He's
happened to
too
the Hulk.
forgiving.
Yeah. But, yeah. I don't know. He's actually okay right now. He's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know that I just finished getting the city all done.
Did you change the... Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah. I got all the foreground objects and all that placed. Everything looks good. Probably still going to go back and polish it whenever we get down to that stage
Yeah.
of polishing, but that's not until much
I think
later.
that Megan should be a big part of that, just looking at it and actually telling us how to make it look good near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than
Okay.
likely. More than likely we'll just be playing through it and then she'll point out things.
Well, I'm mostly going to pull up a scene and be like, Megan, I feel like this looks bad. How do we fix it?
How do we do this?
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds easy.
Of course it does. But yeah, so I know that we're going to be polishing it much later on. That's going to be this coming year, actually. Now that I think about it. Is it? Really? Oh, man. Feline Frontier is set to release... Is it this coming year?
I don't know. You have the schedule. Open up Higer and look.
I don't want to right now.
I don't have it open.
I know you don't.
I don't know.
Dang it. I think it is 2020.
I thought you said it to like 2 years or something, but I don't know. Because I remember you were like, yeah, I made all the months doubled and...
Let me see. I'll actually pull up Higer, I guess.
You know, you'd think we'd know this since we're working on the project.
Oh, I have to log in.
It'll get down to crunch time and we'll be like, oh my god.
Okay, then how do I... Where is it?
Dang, Jonathan doesn't even know how to navigate this
Hey!
website.
Stop it! I'm finding it, okay?
Isn't it the roadmap?
Yeah, it's product roadmap. No, wait a second. That's just the product itself. What we want is the project planning, because that shows us when.
Sorry.
No. You were right. We want the product roadmap. No, wait a second. No, we want the releases. I got it, guys. Don't worry. All right, Feline Frontier is...
I didn't even know this was in here.
It's in here. Oh my god. Show me. Okay then. Oh, 2022.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I thought I remembered like 3 years, but I'm not gonna argue with you if you're telling me.
Yeah, 2022.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a long time.
There's Ritual that you wanted to get out next, right? Or was it Primus Star? When's that? When
Primus Star Expanded Universe is supposed to be coming out
at the end of next year?
2020.
That's doable.
The end of
Yeah.
next year. Ritual is going to be coming out around the end of 2021. It's more of the fourth quarter of 2021. And then Tower of Gold is after that, as well as Primus Star Hostile Universe. Hostile Universe is going to be a long time for development, though, because it's a lot of art.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
What about the expanded universe?
Expanded Universe is mainly the races
Okay.
and the classes.
Okay. So it's not like a full book?
I mean, it is a full book. Expanded Universe is just for new races and new classes, as well as some variant rules that you can add into the
Okay.
game.
Oh, so it's like it's a book, but it's like a small book.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about to say, I'm like, you're putting a lot of pressure on me for this book.
Well, it's a year. You have it. Like we have.
I know. But I also have another job.
That's true.
But no, yeah, the Expanded Universe is just that. It's an expansion.
Okay.
Do you have all the assets laid out for her so she knows exactly what she needs to do art-wise?
I pretty much do.
Okay.
Have you uploaded it to the Primus Star Discord section?
No.
Well, you need to.
Yeah, you should
Yeah, I'll
get
do
that.
that. I know that you've already been working on some stuff, though. The
I
races.
have sketched out and kind of colored 3 races, and I'm working on line art and shading on a lady of one race. That's how far I've gotten.
If
The
we're
Lady of One Race, that's the...
A lady of one race. Because I don't know the race's name.
Is it the Monk Race?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Devian.
I don't know their names. You know this. Remember? I used
Yeah,
to
I know.
call like the bug race, the frog race, the monkey race, the lizard race. Rezzers, that was easy. And then human. Is that all of them? I think that was all of them.
Valian, Darabin, Ferdician, Human, Rezer,
Geisling.
Geisling. Yeah.
Yep.
6 races.
So, these are the ballerina elves.
They're known as the Devian. Anyways, Natalie, you were about to say something?
oh, I don't remember anymore.
I hate that. I hate whenever that happens.
Yeah.
You don't
no,
have
it's
to
gone.
hurt yourself. But yeah, Ritual.
I think Ritual will look really good.
It's
Like-
funny because I started working on it in October, and I was actually supposed to just start working on it in December. But it's fine that I've started working on it in December because pre-production takes a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get all the documentation done.
Yeah, you need to get the documentation done so you can get it into Unity and start building it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't start with me. I don't know when exactly production is going to start.
You should make a date for it so
Yeah,
that
I
you
know,
can
I need to
stick
actually-
to it.
I need to
And
actually put
then
in
you
a
need to
date.
make an alpha version, and then get some play testers and
Yeah,
play test it.
You could do it without any art and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
placeholder art.
Yeah, I should do that. Primarily just the game board. The UI itself, that can be done later. That's just bells and whistles.
You could literally just have the cards like literally just say what they are on them.
Yeah,
for the,
that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Just type out this card and then that card.
yeah.
Yeah.
Will do. But yeah, I can do that. I'm not sure when though, but yeah, I'll go back in here and I'll add in a ritual project and start putting the roadmap on it. Yeah, I don't really know if I need to do that for Primus Star, though.
I don't
Primus Star
think
is
you
more
do.
of just a...
I do want to see, and it doesn't have to be right now, but I do want to see how long your Word document is for the Primus Star book. Since we were talking...
Oh, for the info dump?
For the expanded universe,
Mhm.
yeah.
I have the info dump expanded universe. It is quite a bit, I will say. Don't mind us. We're just doing show and tell right now on our computer. Talking to you guys as we're talking about the stuff that we're working on. Oops, I went too far back. There we go. Primus Star. Expand Universe Info Dump. It is 68 pages.
Okay, that isn't bad. How long was the last book?
It is literally, though, an info dump, so everything's put together without any space or anything.
Yeah, there's no room for pictures or anything.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but like your last book was pretty much like that too. When you gave how long was the Word document for the first book before we put it in everything?
Ooh, let's see. Primus Star. Primus Star. Where are you? Is it in books? Is it just...
Did you delete it?
No. Maybe. Possibly?
Is it the Core Rulebook V1?
I
Or
think so. Yes. There
how
it
long
is.
is that?
68 pages.
Oh wow, really? Why is it so long? I was just wondering because what you just told us was going to be in it, you know. So I'm wondering
Oh, no,
how.
no, I'm confused. It's stuck at page 55 of 68. I don't understand. Hold on a second. I have these pages numbered, so... Oh, no. There we go. Now it's much longer.
Oh, is Word just being stupid?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's over 150
Yeah,
pages.
167 pages.
Okay, so it'll be like half the size.
About. I mean, most of the stuff that's in the info dump is words.
Mhm.
I guess that's why they call it an info dump.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of info. But yeah, it is a lot though. It's, oh man, it's, how many new races? Oh, 16 I think? Maybe more? Nah, it's definitely more. 21 new races. About 16 or 17 new classes. Maybe 22 new races. I don't know. It's a lot though. It's a lot of expansion coming to Primus Star. And honestly, I'm kind of excited for it. Makes the whole world feel more alive. My favorite race. Ooh, I don't know what my favorite race would be.
I have
You
to
guys-
see them all because I judge them by their appearance.
Of course.
Me too.
Of course, we judge them by their aesthetics. I do like the Vulpin, but at the same time, I think that wouldn't be my favorite. Anyways, let's go back to other things, like more pressing things, like Feline Frontier.
Is that
Maybe.
more pressing?
I don't know. Is that more pressing?
It's not that pressing, like according to your timeline. Like, but
It's the big project, though.
it is the big project.
Yeah, we have Feline Frontier, the big project, and then right underneath that we have Ritual. Then right underneath that we have Primus Star Expand Universe.
Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know, I think it's exciting that we're working on a bunch of things, though. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, you know, and...
And if you want to support us, well, I mean, you know, if you want to support us, you know how to do it. I believe in all of you.
What were you going to ask Megan about, though?
I was gonna ask her about how she's doing.
With what?
Well, you were saying that Feline Frontier and then Megan, and I was...
Yeah, how she was doing with Feline Frontier.
I'm not.
Yeah, isn't she mostly focused on Primus Star right now?
I don't even want to think about Feline Frontier.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought there was something that you were doing though for.
I
Natalie.
did
Oh, yeah, she
do
did help me a bit.
sprite sheets, and that was it. I just did 2 sprite sheets for enemies that were already done and just need to be added to the game. I think that's the only one. I think there might be one more. I think there's Experiment X that hasn't been put into the game yet.
I
And
have
that's
the
a-
sprite
Oh
sheet
yeah,
for that.
okay.
Yeah.
Well then,
It's funny
there you
because that
go.
enemy isn't going to be coming in until much later. in
Well,
the game.
I'm just trying to finish all the enemies right now.
Let's get them all finished.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So,
See, you did do something.
not much.
She helped me. I was like, Megan, help.
You were sitting over there like trying to gaslight me, being like, "I'm not even doing anything." Feline Frontier.
I don't want to.
You're blocking that memory out of your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was like, Megan, Feline Frontier, can you do this? She's like, I guess.
And then it took me like a week to do it because I kept forgetting. She's like, yeah, get it. Can you do it? And I was like, yeah, sure, but I don't want to do it today, or and she's like, that's fine, we can do it Sunday when we're working. And then I completely forgot, and she reminded me, and it was like way late in the day. I'm like, oh well, I guess you're not getting it.
Yeah, she was like, you should have reminded me earlier. I was like, well, you were drawing for Primastar and you looked busy, so.
And then a week later, on Sunday, when she came back, I did it.
Yeah.
Though I don't mind doing sprite sheets. They're pretty easy when they're already, when, the animation's already done and laid
Yeah.
out. Then
It's just putting them in their correct place.
it's really easy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that big of a deal. Actually, animating them, that's a whole nother story.
Which is something that I kind of want to talk to you about with Ritual. I think the animation should be more of like a, it's going to be weird saying this, like a visual novel kind of animation. Very simple, like the movements are...
That would be cute. I can see
I
that.
don't know if I want to do animations for Ritual.
I want it to be mostly a visual, like, particle effects and stuff, though.
Yes.
We could find a course on Udemy for particle effects and figure it out ourselves.
I was going to just do
Get
it,
a bone tool for any art that you want to move slightly, and then just have them move a little bit.
Oh, we need those.
Well, if it was like a paper cutout kind of thing, I could see that. But
Well, it's like if you have, let's say, a cat character in there, and let's say they're just sitting there, it's like I don't know, if you have like a black cat, and they're sitting, and you can have them like move slightly side to side, and then maybe their ear will twitch.
yeah,
And that
that's
can be
true.
done with a bone tool.
Yeah.
There's no animated characters besides the barkeep.
Okay, well.
Everything else is particle effects.
Well, if Megan does the barkeep right, like, then we could bone tool it, right? Like,
Give him the old bone tool.
yeah.
It's my favorite tool. Anyways.
We're still deciding style right
Yeah.
now, so.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, so I already kind of know the style of Ritual that I kind of want to go with.
I can't see in your head, so to me, we're still.
It's in the design document. I posted the design document to the company Discord.
Did you use images as references? Okay, good.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't opened that.
So, did you make an art Bible?
Not yet.
Well, there you go. I'm not gonna look through the design document. You gotta make an art Bible. And you have to have, if you want animations, you have to have how long they need to be, how many frames they need to be, what type of particle effects. Yep. If there's any special cut scenes, what they need to be like. Make storyboards. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Fine.
I think that's just good planning.
Yeah.
That is part of the game design document. That's part of being a designer.
I know! Yeah. I'll be doing that. Right now, though, I am
Just-
focused on...
I swear to God, do not add any more animations after you have finished the design or art Bible. Like, just do not.
You should come up with the minimum amount it needs to be released. And then, since it's an app game, we'll probably release updates and stuff, and we could add more with each patch and stuff. And so, pick a minimum amount you want, and then, yeah.
Let me see something real fast, because I think I already have the minimum amount of animations in my handy-dandy design
Like, it should be enough to
document.
look polished, but it doesn't need to be excessive.
Oh, you want that art style?
Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently.
no.
No.
That is pretty detailed.
Well then, all of my dreams have just been dashed.
You gotta find a different artist.
No, I don't have the animations listed out, but I had the sounds listed out.
That'll help me make animations that I don't
Definitely.
want to make. That I won't be making. You'll be making.
Look at just this graph of all the cards.
That's
Oh,
tiny.
Yeah, it's a lot of cards.
Tiny
I do
text.
think all the face cards probably need an animation of some sort.
Yeah. That's why the face cards have a specific sound for them,
Mm-hmm.
like a special sound.
Are the cards gonna be like 3D modeled and 3D animated? And animations just like the cards will fly in front of you and then fall down on the.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
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 There has to be pizzazz, Megan. Oh man, but I am kind of excited for Ritual. I feel like it might be our I don't know. Maybe. I keep on thinking that maybe Ritual is going to be that one game that really sells well.
Maybe. Depends how good we do on advertising, and there's a lot of games in the App Store, so like we
Oh,
have
yeah.
to get it noticed,
True.
and it has to be good.
Oh, yes.
So
This is, of course, going to be good, Natalie.
okay, I don't know much about it yet, so
And that is why we're going to be doing alpha testing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! One thing that Megan and I are excited about. We are going to be moving here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And with that move, I kind of talked about last month.
I think Natalie's excited about that too.
I am.
We're all excited.
We are. One big thing that I am really excited about is with the move, I kind of talked about it last month, we're going to have our very own studio inside of the house that we're living in. So we're actually going to have a place to work, do recordings, everything. First step is just getting it soundproofed.
I mean, you're gonna put all your gaming collectibles and memorabilia in there, and that'll help dampen the noise. Not make it so echoey.
True. Fair. The one that I chose, that was the one with the broken hinges?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Of course I would choose that one.
Well, it was either that or the one with the broken ceiling fan. Which we are asking them to fix for us.
Yeah, we already got all that stuff settled. Oh man, I can't wait for that though. My own little place. Evil Pig's own little place.
I can't wait for it either.
I still think I deserve a key because your house will be quiet, and so like I can come back to working 2 times a week at your place, and I deserve a little space for myself in your house.
That's what the beanbags are gonna be for.
Yeah.
You're always welcome to come into the studio and just relax in there. I was gonna have a table set up for laptops and
Okay,
things.
cool. It'd be nice to have an actual table to work at.
Yeah, I know. Working on the couch isn't the best.
Yeah.
We're moving up in the world.
Yeah. Don't know how, but we're doing it very slowly and methodically. Soon we're gonna invent mind control devices.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the project right after the ones we mentioned.
Yeah, we're not really gonna go in too much depth with that because I guess it's kind of already happened. It's going on. Anyways, you'll find out about it.
Or will you?
Right.
Maybe it's already affected you. And that's why you're listening in. Who knows? Why do you laugh? You ruined the silence.
I am so excited though. Like, I'm thinking about your place and hanging out there.
Should we just get you like a blow up mattress to put in the studio so you can just sleep in the studio?
I sleep in the guest room.
Sleep on a beanbag.
I'll give you a beanbag to sleep on.
We're gonna make them big. And they're gonna be comfy.
Okay.
And we're gonna give the beanbag a blanket so you can cover yourself in a blanket on the beanbag in the studio. So that way I can just open the door of the studio. It's like, get to work.
And we'll lock you in there. You get to use the corner for the bathroom.
I'll have to bar up the window.
and we will be rated as an A+ for how well we treat our employees. We give you living space, and that's all you need for an A.
No food?
No. You get to eat the crumbs out of our keyboards.
No, okay.
Whenever we eat over our keyboards.
No, there's a pecan tree right outside the window. You get to eat the pecans that get to fall into the house.
Okay.
I don't know what you're going to do during the winter. You have to eat our crumbs.
I don't think I'll be very productive if I'm starving. I'm just...
She's right. We'll have to feed her at least a little bit.
Fine, I guess I'll give you, like, one of my crackers.
One cracker per month.
per month.
There we go.
Guess I need to go on a diet anyway. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. How many keys are we even going to get? Do we even know? I guess technically
could
we would
get
just
as
get
many as
one
you
and then
want.
we would just go and get
Yeah,
them.
we can get...
Yeah, because you could go to Lowe's or Home Depot and...
For a second, I
keys.
just forgot how keys work. You know, that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how many do we need to print out? I mean, one for me, one for you. I guess one for Natalie.
Maybe a spare.
Yeah, a spare. Where we would keep the spare?
Well, we're not going to say on
Under-
this podcast.
It's gonna be tied in with the mind control device. Like I said, it's already in effect, guys.
Yep.
Did you mention that, or did we? I don't remember when we did the podcast last, but did we mention that we had another programmer helping out and stuff?
I think I mentioned that in the last podcast that I was the only one. But yeah, we have 2 artists. One is sort of busy with college right now, though. He's done one background scene.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he's working on now. I don't know if he's been talking to you to see what.
No,
the
not
next...
really.
You probably need to talk to him. Megan is, of course, still an artist.
I'm an artist.
It's Natalie programming, lead programmer, and then Ian, who is also programming with us now. And there is Dylan, who we're still...
Oh yeah, he was working on stuff the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
that's
so
another.
surprised.
That is another thing that I'm excited about with the house, because we're going to be living so close to you guys, and that means he can just come over to the studio.
Yeah, I think he got motivated. I really wanted to watch One Piece, but I couldn't ask him because he was actually working, and I didn't want to stop him. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Dylan. Oh, wow. That excites me. He's probably just like, I have to get ready for whenever Jonathan moves here. He's going to be bothering me all the time. He's just going to be coming to the house and like, get any work done.
I feel like he's been super music motivated ever since he went over to his house and there's that guy practicing the drums and needed help and Dylan helped him. And since then, Dylan's like, I need to get my guitar fixed. I need to do music stuff. Yeah. He just needs to see people, I guess. Like,
We're also musically motivated.
yeah.
He needs, I guess he's one of those people who needs to see other people with passion to fuel himself with that same passion.
Yeah, but it has to be music passion.
Yeah, it has to be the same passion that he's dealing with.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty specific.
Have you shown him Shady Cicada?
I mentioned it, but I didn't remember the name and had no way of showing him.
You could have just said how to make a blah 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 theme.
Well,
in 10
that
minutes.
I think it might have been that night that he went home. Like, we were talking about music in the car. He was talking about how you guys were talking about music in chat. Now, he wasn't going to respond because he feels like he's being baited, and then he went home and did music stuff.
It worked.
Yeah.
Worried. Why would he feel like he's being baited? We're just talking. What were we even talking about? Now I'm interested. What was it? This odd time signatures?
I guess
Maybe.
so.
I don't know.
Was it before?
He said, they're trying to force me to speak in the group chat, and I'm not going to do it, Natalie. I was like, I don't think they're trying to force you to, Dylan.
Feeling Frontier. Maybe it was... Oh, man.
I think it was that video. Oh, the music doc? I don't know. I think it was the other video because that was.
Doesn't look like you posted much. Why does he feel baited?
I don't understand.
He sees music and he's like, must respond, must resist.
We better start posting more music.
Yeah, I guess. I'll just keep on posting videos of music and just putting the word music. I'll just say music.
Don't make it too obvious. I don't think he wants me talking about this.
Post that, like, that guy making themes.
Shady Cicada?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
that way he could just see it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool YouTuber.
Yeah.
I like him.
I was telling him it was pretty cool, but like I said, I didn't remember what it was called. Or
I'll post in the,
The Halloween one?
yes, the spooky theme. Spooky in 10 minutes. What was another one that I really liked? I know I liked his boss theme one. You have to have the heroic motif, and then the boss's motif, and then a chaotic motif where it kind of combines both of them together.
My cat is outside meowing. I put him outside because he would be meowing during this podcast and I didn't want him to interrupt, but he wants in and it's making me sad.
you could just go let him in.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go let him in.
Go let the boy in.
Yeah, so yeah, he was trying to. He was listening to your intro theme for the game and then doing his own stuff with it. I don't know. So far, it sounded good. He said it wasn't the melody. He was like, "This is the background, and I'm gonna put a melody over it." And I was like, "I'll just have to hear it because it sounds good right as it is."
Like, if you say so.
Yeah.
I mean, all right.
I'm not a music person, so.
So the background is a melody, but he needs to put in a lead, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's what he meant.
I guess I can see that because there's not really any lead. There is one lead, kind of, and that's
Well,
the piano.
To be fair, he was listening to your thing, but he was doing a completely different thing, and yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
As long as he has the same emotion behind it. That's right. That's what music.docx was. That was all of the songs and their explanations of what kind of
Okay.
emotion they need to evoke and everything.
That's probably what you probably looked at that and knows. I was telling him that I kind of, okay, I'm not being insulting here, okay?
Jonathan's worried now.
I don't know what you're talking about. Insulting to whom?
I just feel the intro theme you made
Me. Okay.
is a little too creepy for the appearance of the game.
That's what's supposed to be.
Why?
Because there's creepy themes in the game.
Well, yeah, but the title screen doesn't at all look creepy, and the music just feels a little jarring on top of the really open sky and the wonder that I feel when I look at the screen. I feel like the music doesn't match. Like, I understand that the game, it gets creepy when you're going through it, but it kind of takes a little while to get creepy.
I like the intro song because it's supposed to be like, supposed to fill you with like wonder, but also kind of dread because they're all alone on the planet and stuff. Like, yeah, the sky is beautiful, but when you look at their silhouettes and it's supposed to be like, you know, they're stuck and stranded.
I just don't get the dread feeling. I hear aliens when I hear the intro song. Creepy alien
It's
sounds.
primarily supposed to be the Mind Pigs. But yeah, they don't come until much later in the game.
Yeah, and I just feel like at the beginning, like, I don't mind the song, I
Actually-
just think that at the beginning it kind of doesn't fit, but...
You don't even have to encounter the Mind Pigs. I've made the entire game, so you don't even have to encounter the Mind Pigs.
You messed up.
No, I did not mess up.
Okay.
I made something beautiful.
Okay.
Because at this point, I mean, before I knew it was like, you don't have to go into the wasteland or the hot springs or anything like that. But then I started to realize that's the same thing for the other side, too. You don't have to go into the glacier, abandoned lab, Forgotten City. You don't have to go anywhere in those places. You can just go through the motions, go through the flow, and not even travel and learn about all this other stuff that's open in the game.
Our cat's here.
Oh my gosh, Hatter.
I get that I do believe the game does get creepy and there should be a creepy feeling at some point. I just feel like that they shouldn't know it's coming. Like it's a lot creepier and it's a lot, when you go and it's like, "Oh, this is wonderful," and then get the creepy factor, but like even if it's big and lonely because they are stuck, but it doesn't sound lonely to me. It sounds creepy. Again, that's I guess what I'm saying. Like, if it was big, open, lonely, that would be different.
We will listen to see what Dylan makes.
Yeah, I don't know what he's making either, so I might have harsh critiques too, but...
Natalie's gonna critique Dylan's as well.
The Dylan's like, alright, you know what, I'm just not gonna even make music anymore. He's gonna become a stockbroker, move to New York.
Oh,
I think that your intro theme could sound good, like...
It could sound good.
Well, no, it would sound good in a later level, like where the Mind Pigs show up, or when they're first introduced and you see them taking over like a fighter, like...
It's too thematic, though, for that. I don't know.
Well, the sounds would sound really good in that spot.
Well, there are sounds in that spot that have the little, like... I can't make the sounds.
I don't know if there's any sort of scene in the game where they're transitioning from like, "Oh, this is wonder," to, "Oh my god, this is terrifying." Like that scene is where it would be really cool. Like where it starts off really cool, creepy.
I mean, I thought that the intro theme starts off creepy, and then it gets into the whole like awe, and then it goes back to like, okay, there's something wrong.
It kind of does start off creepy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't like it. In that specific spot. I'm not saying I don't like the song. I'm just saying I don't like it in that specific spot. That's all.
Here he comes.
Hatter. Why don't you ever speak to me whenever I'm trying to record you guys?
Because that would be too convenient.
You gotta lock him outside a door and put a microphone right there.
You know, I should probably do that. Ooh, I could lock him outside of the studio whenever we get it, and
if you put a mic up right when you move, all the cats will be screaming.
Yeah, they're gonna hate it. They're gonna be like, "I hate this place. I want to go home." I'm like, "This is home." They're like, "No, it's not."
Guys, I'm gonna be very busy whenever we first move.
Yeah. Cats hate moving.
The first thing I'm gonna have to set up is my computer and my microphone.
Yep.
Hatter, what?
He doesn't know what he wants. He's going all over the place. He
wants
love.
everyone to pet him.
Yeah, he does. Okay, let's pet him, Jonathan. Here we go. Everyone's petting him.
There we go.
6 hands. Actually, no. Natalie's using one. There we go.
There we go.
6
6
hands.
hands.
All
Are
at
you feeling?
once.
Are you feeling loved now, Hatter?
He's so confused. But he looks like he's enjoying it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm done. He enjoyed it. He didn't hate it at all.
He is happy.
Yeah,
The boy is appeased. Oh my gosh. You know what I've been thinking about, Natalie? I have been thinking about trying, because we're going to be moving to a place that actually has internet, which I'm excited about as well.
Yeah.
We're so excited about that.
Primus Star over the internet. Speaking of which, there's also the whole World Anvil site for Primus Star.
Oh, yeah.
That's still being updated. Yes, Natalie?
I wanted to know what you were doing on the website when you wanted.
Oh! So, we got a message from someone, a... Carrie?
What?
I can't remember. But she said that receive was spelled wrong.
Oh.
So I was just like, of course. Natalie was the one that made the website. So
It's okay, Natalie.
I went in and I spelt receive correctly. However, at the same time, I was like, this is just a placeholder website.
Yeah.
Although, at the same time, if it's a placeholder website, maybe we shouldn't show it up on...
You think we should just take it down and then put up the coming soon website and because I could do that. I could make a really, because we have the nav, we have the header, and I have a footer, and I could just write coming soon in the body area.
Yeah, but then the shop, because we do actually have
Oh yeah, we have a, well, do we have a shop link to it right now?
we have Primus Star.
Well, because we could just link that under check out what we have coming soon.
True. I guess we could do that. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I'll work on that. It shouldn't take much.
Though speaking of that, yeah, we. What happened to the New Year resolution at the beginning of the year?
What was that?
We were gonna do. We're gonna do merchandise.
Was that a New
I guess
Year
we kinda
resolution?
did do some merchandise. We don't actually sell it.
I know.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, your mom was, or your mom was doing shirts.
She's not gonna make shirts for for that kind of thing. She just made some gifts for Jonathan.
They are amazing.
Do you know how she made them though? If you figured out how she made them, we could make them too.
I suggested that I watch How It's Made, featuring Susan Slay.
Yes.
We'd have to buy the stuff.
Well, yeah, but like we just buy it when people ordered it, right?
Speaking of buying things, we have a 3D printer now.
Oh, did you
We
get
didn't. We didn't buy it. We got it as a gift for Christmas.
Yeah,
like a big one, or
it's a sizable one for making miniatures.
I guess I want to compare it to mine because I had a 3D printer.
What happened to your 3D printer? You said had.
Oh no, I still have it. It's
Okay.
just in my closet.
Okay.
So now it's hidden away
Yeah.
deep in the closet. But yeah, no. So I was gonna start making 3D designs whenever we moved to our new place, and I was gonna start to make Primus Star figurines, and then we could sell that on the shop.
Yeah, but that's really ambitious.
I'm ambitious.
Okay.
Well, if you want to model them out.
Yeah, you have to model them.
I will be modeling them out.
Okay.
I'm a
Well, if you get
beautiful
good
modeler.
at the modeling of them, that'll be really useful when we get into 3D games.
I mean, first
so.
you just gotta block out the characters and everything. More than one thing that I'm thinking about is they're going to be in action poses, so I have to figure out how I'm gonna
Yeah.
put the poses.
And you're going to
in.
have to look up to see what kind of dimensions you're going to have to use for 3D printing, because you can add all these detail, but it's going to get all whenever they
Especially,
get printed
yeah,
out.
if it's like really small, you have to make sure that it can be printed. Though you can print things that are really weird and it'll make like little stands, but then you have to file them off. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I'll probably need Megan to do like two scenes, the side and the front view.
Yeah.
Honestly, what you could do is you could just look back to the races, because all it's going to be is a male and female of each race, except for the Res Race, and then other races that don't need a male and female. And I'll just be putting stuff on them,
Okay.
and that would be equaling out to all of the classes. You just choose their race and your gender, and then that's
Yeah.
and you would be able to paint them however you want to.
Okay.
Is your 3D printer a single color 3D printer?
It will only be doing white resin.
Well, yeah, people.
Well, I was
paint
just
them.
wondering if it could do more than one color.
I'm pretty sure it can.
Okay. Mine only does one color at a time.
Hatter's playing with my strings on my hoodie.
I can see that.
Figure I'd tell the audience while we're all quiet.
I keep trying to do 3D like people. Like Megan's given me a couple of things. She's like, do it, and I go in and they look like potatoes, and I'm like.
I even gave her some pretty basic ones. I for my character design class for animation, it was cartoons, not like video games. I had a character who was mostly made up of like circles and cylinders. And I mean, she did have curvature like for her thighs and, calves and things like that. But I'm like, okay, this is a pretty basic character, I thought.
Making faces are hard. That's all it is. I keep trying to, I'm like, I'm going to start with the face. And then it looks like a potato. And I'm like,
You don't block out the whole model first and
No.
then go.
I'm trying to do the face.
So you're just trying to do a bust, basically. Just the face.
Yes.
Okay, like a portrait.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. But I'm obviously have no idea how anatomy and facial structure works. So.
Another thing that we do need to do for this coming year that we were supposed to do this year but we at least did it halfway. Business cards.
Didn't we get those done?
We have them done. I just need to print them out. So really, it's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the clot in the system.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure we finished those months ago.
And they look beautiful. Oh, yes. One sad thing, though, but understandable. I can't hand them out at work.
Yes, that is understandable.
You can't just place them
That's
down
like-
in a big stack and hope people take them.
Place them in a little carton outside work.
It's not
Right
inside
outside.
of my work.
Right outside by the door.
Yeah.
I almost feel like that's soliciting, though. Just like giving out your business cards. Sure, you're not trying to like sell like perfume or whatever solicitors
There
sell.
have been plenty of kids that come. There was one kid who came in who sold us Rice Krispie treats.
Okay.
I don't know if that's not soliciting.
You could literally go stand in the parking lot and hand them out.
It's a public space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We did that with the orange leaf, coupon things. We just went right out front.
We could also hand them out whenever we go to conventions.
Yeah.
Because we need to start doing that.
Yeah. You need to get a table, though. I don't think it's that expensive, but also we could print out some of the Freeline Frontier posters and make them like prints and stuff people can buy, and
Sell those.
the Primastar, have the books, a couple books, or probably more than a couple, just in case people want to buy them.
No, we'll probably have 3. It's more than a couple.
Could do a thing where if we actually get the 3D printer up and going and we get some models printed out, we could have some Primastar books and some special deals where if you can get a book, yeah, but you can also get a book and a poster. Or you can get a book, poster, and a figurine.
Mm-hmm.
For like a bundle deal.
The bundle deal is $100.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Seeing as if it's just a book, poster, and figurine, like, and the figurine's gonna be a tiny, like, matte figurine. I don't know about that.
Maybe I could also start putting out with the 3D printer and everything. Whenever I print out all the basic ones for Primastar, maybe we could also put out commissions. Like, hey, if you want us to specially make your character.
If you get good enough at it, yeah. That'd be on you, though, because you'd be the one doing it.
I know it would be.
Yeah.
But don't worry. I'm amazing.
I mean, if you get really good at it, I think that's, I think people really like getting their OCs and stuff commissioned, so. Megan could do, like, commissions, but she'd have to be up for it for drawings, and you'd have to make them reasonably priced and tell them what not to allow. I hear you just have to be really strict with it and charge people a fair amount for what you want and don't undersell yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you should have Jonathan do that for you if you wanted to. He could be your
I've
marketing
tried
person.
to. Like, I've tried to list out all the things that she doesn't want or anything.
Is there a lot? I feel like it would just be like, what don't you like
Well,
doing?
I mean, there are certain things, but at one point, I made a list of things like, oh, you want me to draw your, like, D&D character? Well, here's the things I want. What race are you? What gender? Those are, like, the basic ones, right? And
Yeah.
class and stuff like that. And then, like, is there anything special about your character? Like, you know, just basically describe your character. And I made a list of descriptions because people are just like, I don't know, whenever I ask them what their character looks like, which blows my mind. It's like, they're just like, I'm a dark elf. And I'm like, okay, what kind of hair do you have? I don't know. Is it up in a bun? I don't know. And it's just like, it's really frustrating to me that, and I'm just like, okay, well, I could just take that as creative freedom and do whatever the heck I want, but then I could give it to them and they'd be like, well, I don't want my character to look like this. And then it's like, just describe what they look like then. And so I made a list of things, and that's still, like, no one ever really did it. So
I feel
that was
like
my thing.
in-person people are a little bit flaky, but I know online, at least when I see, like, draw my OC for me, they usually have, like, little sketches of their OC they've already drawn themselves, and that would make it a lot
Yeah.
easier. So, but
Yeah. We could start doing that this coming year.
I know a lot of people are like, I won't do furries. I won't do this. So
Oh, yeah.
Megan will definitely do furries.
Well, I mean, for, like, with Primastar and stuff, there would be, like, you know, nothing explicit, and I don't know. I don't even want to draw rezzers though. That'd be the problem.
No rezzers.
No
No
rezzers. You're a rezzer. It's boring. You're just a robot. Get over yourself.
I only draw organic beings.
I mean,
And also, like, no guns. You don't get a gun. I've drawn guns, but I hate it, so I'm not doing it.
this is what I have to work with, guys. Finally, we can,
You know what you were getting into
we
when
can
you
have
signed me up.
we can have Gil do the gun stuff. How about that?
Does he like to do that? You can ask him about that.
We certainly can. I
Mhm.
feel like he's okay with machinery, though. I feel like
I think he said he was okay with it. I thought he said he was okay with guns.
Yeah, I
and-
think he said that too, and I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
yeah, we can ask him. We can talk to him about it.
Did he ever finish that? Like you said, he finished the scene, but did he really finish the scene?
It looked done to me.
Did he ever upload the Photoshop file?
Because I haven't gotten the scene.
It should be in. I told him to, put it in Feline Frontier.
No.
Nope. Okay.
It's too close to the holidays. I would wait till in January to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I guess. Why are you fluffing his cheeks up?
Hatter is squishable, and he doesn't mind, and I do it gently, and
He's so cute.
yes, he is.
He's a cute kitty. I love my kitties.
I love my kitties.
Fear's just so cute. Like, and Loathing is too. Like, the other day, I was sitting at my desk, and Index, my big dog, was at my feet. And Fear, my little kitty, was sitting in my lap. Miria was on my back, in between my back and the chair. And Loathing, my other cat, was literally sitting on the back of the chair. They were all just cuddling with me. They're so cute. I need pictures of my animals to put in this.
We already showed pictures of Lala. Oh, we didn't get a picture of Hatter. We got a picture of Lala whenever she was
Oh.
up here. Now Hatter's gone away.
Oh well.
No. What are you doing?
There's a picture I took.
Oh man. There was something else that I was gonna bring up. I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't know.
You don't remember what I was gonna bring up?
Yeah.
You
Oh.
see that Loathing face?
Both cats and your dog. Where's Miria?
I think she's in the blanket. Like,
Oh,
she
okay.
likes to lay under the blanket, but here, I'm gonna zoom in right here.
Little mouth.
I might have hit him a couple of times in the face with the phone charger while trying to take the picture.
So he's trying to play at it.
Yeah.
Trying to swat it. Stop it.
Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. I think that's everything for December. I believe.
Yeah, I think it's fine. If we come up with something, we'll tell you guys about it next month.
Yeah.
No big deal.
It's just a month.
Yeah.
What can happen in a month?
Well, a lot could, but we'll tell you about it next month.
All right, well, this has been the month in review for December 2019. I have been Jonathan Moore, the lead game designer.
I'm Natalie Thompson, the lead programmer.
And I'm Megan, an artist.
I hope you guys all have a happy holidays and a happy new year.
I hope you had a happy holiday.
Yes.
Holidays.
Holidays.
Yeah, there's lots of holidays.
Happy New Year, everybody! See you next year.
Bye.
Bye.